Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram Om 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 Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram തിരുനാമമെപ്പോഴും ചുണ്ടിന്മേൽ കളിയാടാം അരികിൽ ഞാനെത്തുമ്പോൾ കീർത്തിച്ചിടാം അകതാരിലെപ്പോഴും സ്നേഹം നിറയ്ക്കാം ഞാൻ അതിരറ്റ തിരുമുമ്പിൽ അർപ്പിക്കുവാൻ തിരുനാമമെപ്പോഴും ചുണ്ടിന്മേൽ കളിയാടാം അരികിൽ ഞാനെത്തുമ്പോൾ കീർത്തിച്ചിടാം തിരുനാമമെപ്പോഴും ചുണ്ടിന്മേൽ കളിയാടാം അരികിൽ ഞാനെത്തുമ്പോൾ കീർത്തിച്ചിടാം അകതാരിലെപ്പോഴും സ്നേഹം നിറയ്ക്കാൻ ഞാൻ അതിരറ്റ തിരുമുമ്പിൽ അർപ്പിക്കുവാൻ തിരുനാമമെപ്പോഴും ചുണ്ടിന്മേൽ കളിയാടാം അരികിൽ ഞാനെത്തുമ്പോൾ കീർത്തിച്ചിടാം വന്നു കേറ തിരുമിഴി ഞാൻ നമിച്ചു നിൽക്കാം. തിരുനാമമെപ്പോഴും ചുണ്ടിന്മേൽ കളിയാടാം. അരികിൽ ഞാൻ എത്തുമ്പോൾ കീർത്തിച്ചിടാം. കീർത്തിച്ചു കീർത്തിച്ചു നാവ് കുഴയുന്നല്ലോ ഭഗവാനെ എന്നോ നീ വിഴി തുറക്കും. കീർത്തിച്ചു കീർത്തിച്ചു നാവ് കുഴയുന്നല്ലോ ഭഗവാനെ എന്നോ നീ വിഴി തുറക്കും. ധ്യാനിച്ചു 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 മനമുരുകിടുന്നല്ലോ ഭഗവാന് എന്നു നീ മിഴി തുറക്കും. ഭഗവാന് എന്നു നീ മിഴി തുറക്കും.
Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Ram. Hari Om to everybody.
Sang, can you shake that wire a little bit? Can you shake that wire a little bit?
Shake பண்ணணும்.
Shake the wire a little bit. So it will no, like this way. This cable is spoiled.
Actually, if we put off the fan, we are able to hear. There is no need.
Stop working. It started it. What the sound?
Hari Om. Anybody would like to say anything? Shri Ram. Only speak when you have something beautiful to say. Otherwise, better to remain silent. A wonderful guideline for all of us. But out of habit, we start speaking, So this should come back to us. Only speak when you have something beautiful to say. So something not beautiful to say, we must immediately stop. Otherwise, better to remain silent. Good. In everyday situations, especially with the loved ones, how to stay neutral and not react. It is a long drawn practice. Normally, we are all prompted to immediately react. Certain people, by nature, they don't. They are always calm. Not that they have to undergo any discipline. Very, as you said, they will talk only when it is needed. They may not say beautiful or something, but only when it is needed they will say that. God has given them that mold. Certain people, they immediately an opportunity comes, they speak. They are prompted to speak. But there, of course, your guideline is very nice. Unless it is needed and to ensure that it is fit, otherwise you will keep quiet. And how to stay neutral. We have been told by Papa that we can become neutral only when we try to recognize everybody. Recognize everybody as ours. When we are expressing something, that is because of the gift given to us by Him. Similarly, each one is prompted to talk because he is there. Yes. Certain things it might be agreeable to us, certain things it might not be agreeable to us. But instead of blaming that individual, it's a tough job. Easy to say, tough job. Instead of blaming the other people, our spiritual discipline should enable us to know that God is prompting him or her to say like that. I must not have any prejudice against them. I need not go because God, everybody is unique. He is prompting us to go in a particular way. We will go. But if somebody says, we cannot say, you should not say. If there is something worthwhile, we can take it also. Otherwise, we can leave it. If somebody is insisting again and again, then we can say we are not prompted to go along with that. Or keep quiet. After some time, they will go away by themselves. We have seen that also. They will not respond because anything, when you respond, again there might be continuation of talks, justifying this and that. Better. So these are all the things which we are not getting it by discussion, not academic. But when we are on the path to remember Him as much as possible, these are all will be the outcome of our nature. We have to watch. Today I did not react. Correct. I don't know whether you have heard about it. There was a very highly spiritually evolved soul whose name nobody knows. She is known as Peace Pilgrim. She was in United States. She had walked 25,000 miles. 25,000 miles across the country with nothing to fall back upon excepting faith in God. So one day there's a small book we got that one anecdote came just now in our mind. As she was walking, she happened to meet a young man. Then somehow she came to know that this young man often becomes violent. Everybody was afraid to go with him. Once he has taken his mother and manhandled her, she had to be in the hospital for many, many days. Everybody was afraid. So this peace pilgrim was returned. So I offered to go with him. They were going on a hilltop. Suddenly, there was storm or heavy rain, something like that. Storm, I think, yes. he came and started hitting her. She did not hit back. When she kept quiet, he asked, "You did not hit back? My mother always hits me back." Then she said this. She had written there, she was mentally visualizing how psychologically sick one must be to hit a defenseless woman. So she was not seeing him as a boy, a violent boy. She was seeing as a patient suffering from a particular deficiency. That is why she did not hit back. So the boy asked, "You did not hit back?" Then she said, "I am not here to react. I am here to see, to me everybody is a child of God. And try to see the God in every child, in everybody." So she says the delayed reaction immediately transformed him. And she has written, from that day he has never been violent. So when this question is asked, how to become neutral, such anecdotes give us the answer, not philosophy. Is it possible? Yes. Many, many. I'll give you that book. It's a beautiful book. Peace Pilgrim. Full of such anecdotes by which we are connected to the highest principle. She doesn't give a long lecture, but everything contains in a capsule form and mostly related through an anecdote. How can we be neutral, and not react? By just reading, we may not be able to practice, but constantly hammering this, constantly. Let's say we remember now. Many a time we would have read, but we remember it because it met it. First, when this book was given to us, there is a story behind it. We were going from here to Chennai. We had to make a stopover in Coimbatore. There was a Satsang program, a gathering like this. And night train we had to catch to go to Chennai. Satsang was over, Ramnam Satsang was over. We were in a hurry to go to the first floor where we were camping to have a bath. Somebody came and gave a packet. I asked, "What is this?" "You will like it." I still don't remember who it was. I took that packet, kept there, had my bath, took leave of them, had my food, rushed up to the station. When we were in the train, somebody has given with all love, "What is that?" This was the book, Peace Pilgrim. Just opened, random. This particular incident came there. Just open. We were enthused. Up to 10 o'clock or 11 o'clock we were reading. The next day when we reached Chennai, we told our friends, "Can you get 12 copies of this?" They searched all publishers. And evening they came back and said, "Don't have anything." Next day morning we had to leave for Colombo. Papa had gone to Colombo. So anybody coming from ashram, they will all be there. So when we reached Colombo, the place where the host's place, many people, because somebody has come from Anandashram, they bring, fruits, this and that, sweets. There's so many cartons were there. So when everybody was out, we told them, "Please open it, it should not go back." One carton contained 12 books. Still we don't know. So we came back, and in our 3:30, 4:30 session, we started sharing this. The moment anybody hears, he will say, "Can I get a copy?" So 11 copies were given. Now how to get this copy, we don't know. Suddenly somebody from States, they were also here. Dr. Ken. So he said, "I will send 300, 400 copies." He got it from and shipped here. We started distributing left and right. Anybody who comes and asks, give. We were sharing. When it was over, somebody else came. Deepa came, and then we said, "Oh, she also started sending." Like that, so many people, more than 2,000, 3,000 we must have distributed. Very powerful book. And no commercial relationship, no price. If you feel like giving, you can give the money. The book will not carry this price details. So we wrote to them every time we have to trouble our friends, will you kindly send us directly? They immediately send this soft copy. You print it and give to anybody. No, no commercial base. That means she lived like that. No, to her there was nobody another, and that is why she could remain neutral. A child does something, the mother does not get offended. No, the love circle was expanding. So when we ask this, all these things are possible, then we come back and look at our own life, where God has blessed us with such noble people expressing these. They don't get offended. They see how immature you are, that's all. Even if we ask half a dozen times, they don't lose the temper. So these are all some of the ways. And then in philosophically talking, Nam Nam chanting should enable us to know that He is there in everybody. And He is making because yesterday we said the master has got a master plan. So He has got a master plan to do something by which we say we get irritated. Ultimately it is to teach us to go through certain things. All these dimensions, if we keep it in mind, we might be able to put a break to our reacting. God's grace, that's all. And it's one of the Madhyastha Bhavam Viparita Vrto. There is a shloka there. Satveshu Maitrim Gunishu Pramodam Klishteshu Jiveshu Kripa Paratvam Madhyastha Bhavam Viparita Vrto. Whenever there is adversities, be neutral. Be neutral. Either you don't hear at all. No problem, no? I'm sorry, I did not hear, boss. If that is not possible, keep mum. If that is not possible, gently tell them, you are right from your own, but I feel I cannot go along with that thoughts. That's all. And I have also seen one more method. Somebody was, he started talking on a particular subject. And one of them got up and they said, no, I don't agree with this. It's all childish. You can't do that. Instead of this man immediately reacting, you know what he said? I think I have not made it clear. And he interpreted it in a different way. The other man said. The first he takes, I have not been able to impress upon him the right side of it. Honestly, he felt it was not a so polished talk. I think I have not made it clear. I will try. These are all some of the practical clues. And these are things we learn from experience only, not from any books. We see how people react in tense moments. It's a wonderful question. A few words about anger. We feel, we don't know how far it is right. When the love circle keeps on expanding, though they may be getting angry, the anger will not have any negative effect. Because the love is still there, and the other party will definitely know that. We have seen, when we were working in the company, our boss was Shortabird. Nice man, very nice person. So even if he loses his temper, nobody gets offended. After 10 minutes, if he goes, changed man. Why did you shout at us? Oh, sorry, forget about it, boss. There ends the whole matter. So the not reacting to an anger is also a good thing. And anger, when it dwells it up, if we know, if we have this love circle expanding, though we may Mataji used to get angry. Nobody felt any, they did not get wounded. Or even if they get wounded, Mataji will again try to make them know why she did. Because Mataji will not lose anything for personal. When there is a flaw in their sadhana, she will not tolerate. Because she wants them to know that the path taken by them will not help them. So the anger, first Puja Swami Sachidanand used to say that before you react, you close your eyes, repeat Ramnam for 10 times. By the time you know your rushing up will be slowly, it will have a break and you will start thinking. So each one has experimented on something else. Whatever suits us, we should try. Basically, if you are self-centered and selfish, it will do harm. If the anger comes out of a larger aspect, it will, though there is anger, it will not have any negative impact on the other person. Safe side, we try to become not angry at all. Technicalities of Nama chanting. Which chakra to sing from? That aspect we don't touch it now because it becomes highly complicated. We become slowly academic about the 8 chakras. So that aspect we don't touch at all. How to, as you said, how to concentrate. Papaya suggested when we are on this inward bani, we can concentrate on this center. And he also wants, suppose it gives some pain or something, drop it. Headache or something, drop it. So here nobody follows this chakra. Unless a guru is there with us, the risk involved is there. Body should go along with that, So best way is we feel what we have learned from Papa's teachings and to some extent out of practice. We hear what we are chanting. Oh, close your eyes and then hear your own chanting. Oh, that means the concentration is on the sound. Oh, Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram. So first we try to hear this. Where from this sound comes? Initially, hearing the sound will slowly help us to know where from the sound comes. And then we find Mahatmas used to describe as Shabda Brahman, Nada Brahman. Where from it comes? Mysterious. Just think, we are talking, we don't hear our own chanting. Where from that sound comes? And again we try to understand that the sound not only becomes vocal, it also becomes mental. When you mentally chant also you can hear. And from many Mahatmas' books we have learnt that when we concentrate upon this hearing the mental chanting, the mental sound, the sound emerging from the mental chanting, that means instantly instantly, unknowingly, we are recognizing the presence of the power within us. And in certain cases, the indwelling reality guides us, gives us instructions vocally also. Not always. They just like this vocal sound, they get the instruction vocally, mental. They are aware. Nobody else hears. They are aware. So the concentration on the sound will pave the way. First vocal chanting, okay? Then try to do mental chanting. And the mental chanting, we try to hear the sound produced by it. Two times we can try now. First we will chant vocally, then mentally the same tune we will chant. Om Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram. Everybody was able to hear their own chanting? Yes. Om Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram. Same tune mentally. Could do it?
Sometimes the mind wanders, but it comes back.
Again, you repeat that song. When the mind goes out, wandering, immediately open, restart, that's all. There is no other shortcut. But let us aim to hear our own chanting. We require practice, no doubt. So every day we are trying now in the bhajan hall now. 7 to 7:15. Out of 15 minutes, probably the mind may go unruly. But at least for some minutes, few minutes, it will be definitely there. And the best method to ensure that it doesn't go is to hear our own chanting, mental chanting. And the moment we fail, we immediately open and restart. It will not disturb others because everybody is observing, doing mental chanting. In the vocal chanting, suppose we stop and do that, it will derail the whole system. In mental chanting, no such risk is there because it will not be trespassing into somebody's area. Everybody is trying to chant and hear. Whenever mind fails, you immediately open, again you chant, again you. By constantly practicing it for 2 or 3 times, 2 or 3 times, 2 or 3 times, preferably early in the morning, the mind will slowly remain there at least for 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 5 minutes, like that. And when that stage is reached, we will start experiencing the sound produced by it. Papa used to say, the sound, so that the sound that you hear comes from the
Infinite silence within.
base of soundlessness. So this sound, Nada Brahmam, when it reaches that, it takes us to the root where there is no sound. On that inward journey, this is clearly mentioned by Papa. The sound comes from, then we will realize that the sound comes from soundlessness, mouth. So how to concentrate. So these are all some of everyone has to find out their own, agreed. But these are all some of the things which are the usual, what do you call, tips. You close your eyes, chant any name you are comfortable with. Try to chant first vocally, slowly train to chant mentally. When you chant locally, try to hear your own chanting. Om Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram. Even by the opening, we can do that. When we concentrate on that sound, to others it will be a blankness, but you are hearing. Your whole concentration is on the hearing. When we try to practice, probably that might help us. And then we enter into this mental chanting. And mental chanting, initially it will run right out, solid. Again you try, again you try, again you try. Then you concentrate on the sound. And see for yourself whether it works. Papa has clearly mentioned that concentration on the sound will help. Then, anything else? And of course, other tips, but we are reading.
Yes.
Okay, yesterday we covered 4. Examination starts now. First one,
Which I know, which I know.
Awaken
the
Awakening the eight.
let them say, Benji, we have been hearing, they are all new people, they are hearing for the first time. We have been hearing, so we have learned it by heart. First one?
Awakening.
Huh?
Awakening.
Awakening. Awakening of what? Why not we have the full sentence?
She's saying sleeping consciousness.
Keeping?
Sleeping consciousness.
Sleeping divine.
Awakening the sleeping consciousness within. Okay, literal meaning we all know now. But have we got that thematic, what do you call it? The real meaning? Awakening the sleeping consciousness, the sleeping divine consciousness within. What does it mean? Everybody knows literally, that we can understand. What does it mean?
We bring the God dimension in everything that we think, talk, and do. Oh yeah. Completely. No. She said that we are not supposed to speak. I spoke.
That it's already within us, we just have to see it. We have
She's-
to awaken it.
She's saying it's already within us. We only have to see it and awaken it.
Like a lamp
Ah.
with the oil.
She said with the oil in the lamp, which is already ready.
It just has to be lit.
It just has to be lit.
And then we realize that we are the formless awareness that is before everything and always there and always conscious of what is arising in it.
Then we become aware that it's the consciousness which always there. We just become aware of it.
And that everything arises out of it.
Everything arises out of it.
Excellent. Though it is put in an understandable way, and what you said is the absolute answer, still it can be interpreted like this, that now we are aware that we are talking. But this awareness comes from the consciousness. This awareness is related to the topic. That awareness just illumines. But we are not aware of it. It is there, we are not aware. How do we know? No? Because the sense of individuality assumes that he is talking. The sense of individuality assumes the doership. Sense of individuality assumes the ownership. But without him, I cannot exist. So that is the sleeping consciousness, divine sleeping consciousness. And this, through spiritual discipline, nama chanting, nama immediately, hey, you are talking because of me. Oh, sorry. No. You are thinking because of me. Hey, you are seeing because of me. So when attention is paid to that, we can say awakening. He is there always. So when we get this word, we try to first intellectually to understand literal meaning, that everybody can easily understand. Then we are trying to understand what exactly it means. So now we are talking, we are thinking, we are looking, we are hearing. We are not aware that the consciousness is there. Sleeping. So now when the Guru says, we are trying to remember, oh, without that consciousness, I don't exist. Something like that. That means each and every word we have to probe deep to know the real meaning. The real meaning interpreted to us by ourselves, not books, not even gurus, not even shastras. How do I get it interpreted to me in my own language? That means that is called manana, that is called reflection. I go deep into it, then yeah. So nama enables us. Somebody should take the lead, So when I chant nama, the nama awakens. You are, hey, I am helping you to chant. Oh. I am making you to chant. Oh. Previously, I am chanting. I am unaware, I am not conscious of he behind this. Now I am become.
So in that case, if he is doing everything, then he within me may be prompt awakening. No, you are saying that Swamiji is saying that why do you answer questions? So he in me made me answer. It's not my fault. It's
But
not
the
my fault. He made me answer.
The same one says don't do it. No? So we have to go by that. In order to pave the way for everybody. It's a vyavaharik talk. Because those who have been associated with these expressions, it is easy to remember and say. Those who are coming here for the first time or hearing all these things for the first time, immediately we say that it gets plugged. We are allowing everybody to think about it. Not that everybody should answer. Everybody might be getting the answer, they would not be expressing, that's all. But we give them some time, So better we keep quiet and then try to go within to understand it, not merely verbally, but try to see, behind what, behind that, behind that. What you say is right, that is also prompted by him. But everything is prompted by him, not only that, When I recognize that, yeah, right. There will be an urge to bring out. No. We put a stop. When the urge comes to reply, put a stop. It is a meet, so new people are there. Let them do that. We had enough occasions to think about it. To many of them, they would have been advanced in that. They might come out with their own. We will hear that. So people who are here, they will be more patient and try to hear what others say rather than what we have heard. And anyway, coming back to the topic again. So the next one. Next one.
He's the originator and provider.
He is the originator and the great provider. So Nama chanting should enable me to know where from I have come. When I try to identify, the Ram stands for that. And in our case, we have one more advantage. Papa has given us the definition of Ram. The subtle and mysterious power. He will say it is the first cause. First cause. From everything he started, He names it as the first cause. So I am chanting the name of one who is my first cause. And he must be the cause of everybody then. My parents, their parent, their parent, their parent, their parents. The first parent. So that means all these not only human, all creations have come from that first cause. So Nama enables us to remember the first cause. And then, when you say provider, we try to look at the Panchabhutas, 5 elements. First, we were not applying our mind on that. So now we become aware of the 5 elements. What are they?
Earth, space,
Earth, air,
fire,
water,
Ah.
fire.
We know that we have not brought this air. That much we are very clear about it. And without air, we cannot survive. Like that, we start thinking. So Nama chanting enables us not only to awaken the consciousness, sleeping consciousness, or that which is behind the curtain. I try to become aware. And the second thing is, it enables me to connect me to the first cause and also everything that is provided to me, the great provider. So Nama chanting becomes intimate, not as a session. Next one.
He's the master. And
The
he
master has
told
got
us
a
the
master
plan.
plan. Yes, correct. So there, the Nama chanting enables me because I look at everybody is different. Nobody is alike. Second Nama chanting enabled us to know where from we have come. And the third one, the Nama chanting again reminds us, all are unique. So the subtle and mysterious power, whose name I am chanting, is the one who decides through which form each creation should come out. You and I have not decided. Just like you and I have not decided about our birth, you and I have not decided about our body, mind, intellect. So, uniqueness, uniqueness, uniqueness. So, we try to remember He has got a plan through each and every form, not only in human beings but also in easily you can see the animals, birds, vegetables, pulses, fruits, varied, varied, varied. So Nama chanting touches and kindles this, the master behind the uniqueness. Master behind the uniqueness. Awakening the sleeping consciousness, great provider and the originator, and the master who has got a plan. That is why he has made us unique. Then, fourth one.
He was and is always in us, within us.
Yeah. All these things, when we do that, we know that He has been with us, especially consciousness. It might be in a, not in a matured state, but in different level it has been with us. And when we started knowing about it, suddenly we realize that we as an individual exist only because of that consciousness. It has been with us, it is with us. Nama chanting enables us to enables us. So these are all the tangible. When the Nama chanting is undertaken, when we go deeper, deeper, deeper into these four aspects, then you see the Nama chanting Om Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram, Om Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram, Om Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram. The mind will definitely go out, but it will go out in the known realms, like this. So we are packing our mind space with these realms. Ultimately, it will come back. So, like that, as many dimensions. And after that, the dimension is not necessary because we will know the one who originates. We are chanting the name of the one who originates all these. We were sharing yesterday, day before yesterday. When we used to come here, first we were hearing from Papa's words, chant. Nama will give us Nama is the panacea for everything. But one day when we came, we had a new pamphlet, must have been in mid-60s. That somebody brought out a new pamphlet. It contained, name is God. That was a new awakening to us. We were thinking name of God. Then Papa declares, name is God. So the attitude toward the name gets changed. So He is with us, He has been with us. And now we will go to the fifth one, I think 2, 3 we have. Remember that He within us is doing all. Remember that He within us is doing all. We often say, I did this, I achieved that. With deeper reflection, we realize that thought, strength, opportunity, and outcome are all enabled by Him. Chanting nurtures humility and gratitude. I did this, I achieved this. Normally, this is our reaction. Not that we mean anything bad. We honestly feel we did this, we did that. So now, chanting enables us to know, pause, 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 pause. Okay, did you do this because only the factors created by you? Then you slowly realize There are so many contributory factors. For example, talking now. The language is not brought by us. The conjugation of verb is not brought by us. And the words that stand for a particular meaning, that was not brought by us. We conveyed it. Oh. And who is conveying? Where from that life force came? Where from that consciousness came? Field is not provided by me. If I talk, you hear. The, he, the field is not created by us. So like that, when we start analyzing the contributory factors for your sense of having done anything, not that we will immediately realize, but it puts a break. Oh, correct, correct. You become humble. And he within us, who prompted us to do this, has made all arrangements wherewithal, field, strength, everything, life force, everything has been provided by that. So Nama chanting, Nama chanting should enable us to become aware of the contributory factors before we rush up and say, I did this, I did that. Like electricity working through different appliances. The appliance, no doubt, it is through the appliance only we get that particular experience, fan or amplifier or light or anything, no doubt about it. But when the current is switched off, so the light or the fan which starts telling immediately puts a brake, minus this current, this will not come. Current expressing through a particular equipment is a varied experience, no doubt. But the support, substratum is current. So it will not say, I have done this. Like breath, which sustains life without our control. We hardly recognize the breath. And if it is not going, if it is not there, we will not exist. That we know. But we don't recognize. So Nama chanting enables us the power behind this breathing, the power behind the thinking, power behind the all the senses. So when we are told all these things by our master, when we try to remember this, whenever we are chanting, when the mind goes here and there, if we apply our mind more and more on this, it will start going toward that also. So remember that He within us is doing. So a lot of reflection is necessary. Realize that nothing is ours, everything belongs to God. Remember that He within us is doing all. And the second one is realize that nothing is ours, everything belongs to God. We come into this world with nothing, live with nothing. What we hold in between is entrusted to us, not owned by us. Nama chanting helps us live as caretakers, not possessors. Like the library book, used but not owned. We take a library book from the ashram library, and if you don't give back in 2-3 days, you know what will happen. Rajagopal will not look at you. When Darshanji was there, same. Every now and then he used to tell me, he has taken a book, he has not given. Because not for any selfish interest. It should be useful to others also, So like a library book, used, it can be used, but not owned. Like a caretaker of a garden, not its creator. Any other example also you can try to bring. Whatever that has come at that time, it was written, that's all. So here we are trying to, nothing is ours that we should. So we keep on thinking about it. Previously we thought, it's ours. Because in the Vyavaharik sense, we buy and we take delivery and we keep it. So we feel it is ours. Nothing wrong in it. At that level, that statement is right. But as a spiritual aspirant, we try to understand the Nama chanting reminds us that you did not bring money when you came to this world. You did not bring this produce. You did not bring the space where you are going to keep it. So everything has been arranged by that power. For the sake of Vyavahara, you can say, it is mine. But heart of heart, we should know it is not mine. We got a little clarity on this, when we go, somebody goes to the Supreme Court, Supreme Court, and they argue one state, government of Kerala versus somebody. So the Kerala government is represented by a lawyer there. But the judge will ask question, what do you have to say about this? When he said you, he does not mean that individual. He means Kerala government. So the lawyer will say, I will consult and tell. But we will use the word, what do you want to do? You cannot do like this, you will say. He doesn't mean that lawyer as a person. The client is represented, and the judge addresses him as you, not as an individual lawyer, but as the representative of the wakalat, the client. So if he is arguing for the government, he will again say, no, I cannot give any stay for your this thing. He will say, I cannot give any stay. Then we started thinking, why is he telling that? Then immediately it comes to us, though he is addressing as you, the you does not limit to that individual, it represents. So similarly, in Vyavahara, though we may say that this is mine, heart of heart we should know this is not mine. And how does it get expressed? The possessiveness will not be there even while possessing it. Though we say it is mine, the possessiveness will not be there. You will be able to readily part with it. That is the test of possessiveness.
At the time of death also, if we are possessing
Everything.
yeah.
It's a tough job because we are not used to it. No. When we have identified this is mine, we leave that. So where is my flask? Where is my flask? Where is my? I will. Later on, only this thought will come. Initially, it will be there. Doesn't matter. But here, Nama chanting, this is not addressed to everybody on the street. This is addressed only to the people who are taking Nama chanting, and to improve their mindset while chanting. That is why document writers, property selling, buying, everything is going on. But as a spiritual aspirant, we know it's all the play of him, and he is making me to feel that I am the owner. I have to sign as the owner. We all sign now on behalf of ashram. We draw money from we sign the check. But all the time we know we might be deciding how it should be spent. We might be deciding how much we have to withdraw. But heart of heart, we know not a pie belongs to us. No. So while possessing it, we can be free from possessiveness. So we covered another two.
Another
Two.
five.
Remember,
2 6.
Nothing is
Or
ours.
2.
remember that He within us is doing. Remember that nothing is ours. Remember that He within us is doing, and remember that He,
Nothing is ours.
everything is His. Suppose we try to recap. Awaken the sleeping consciousness, divine consciousness in us. He is the great originator and the great provider.
Master with a master plan.
He is the master, having a master plan for all of us.
He is with us.
He is
and
with us, He has been with us.
And He alone is doing everything through.
He within us is the doer.
And
Nothing is ours.
Everything is His.
Everything is His. So this exercise, we are trying to fill our mind space with what all the Nam should touch and kindle in me. So that I will not complain that the mind is going. So many such things when it comes and the mind space is packed. At the time of Nama chanting, definitely it will help us. And slowly during the non-chanting time. Because this reflection goes on, And the reflection, to what extent it is deep, to that extent it leaves a dent, impact. And any time that will well up. If we just read here and go, it will not. But this deep reflection on these, say, 6 points now, deep reflection. We try to understand ourselves, not because somebody says no. We try to understand in our own way. Our mind should interpret the meaning to us. We are not reproducing others' words. We are trying to interpret our own through our own digging, our own reflection, and preferably through our own experience. Good. With that bhavana, we will chant 3 times and then try to see whether these 5 mind is in a position to hold on to any of these 5, 2 of these 5, 5 or 6? 6. One, any of these 5, 6, all the 6, any 2, any 3, any 4, any 5, any 6. Like that we will try now. Because demonstration will help us, We will not say that, each one will only know whether at least one we were able to catch it. Om Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram. Om Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram. Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram. I am chanting the name of one who is helping me to get the sleeping divine consciousness in me is awakened. I am chanting the name of one who is the great provider, the originator. I am chanting the name of one who is the master and who has got a master plan. I am chanting the name of one who is with me, who has been with me. I am chanting the name of one who is acting through me always. I am chanting the name of one who reminds me that nothing is mine, everything is His. This we try to. So suppose we try to bring this mentally, see for yourself the impact. So if say this six, we try, morning, how much time? 5 minutes, not even 5 minutes. 2 or 3 minutes, that's all. And see for ourselves the result, whether the impact is there. Suppose we we forget, you have it before you. I'm chanting the name. So that means we are associating the chanting with a proper dimension. And we have been told by Papa clearly that a stage comes when automatically we know the name stands for everything. Now we are trying to take out something and trying attaching. But then a stage will come when we don't have, this exercise will not become, it will be superfluous. We automatically, he stands for the everything. He is the consciousness, he is the owner, he is the master. Everything in automatically will come. Straight away we are unable to accept it. So we try a method by which we train the mind to accept this truth, and so that a stage will come when the mind will, the moment we chant, we get connected to this higher dimension. So we pray to him, you are taking us thus far now, please make it a reality in our life. Hari Om. Om Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram. On the 8th, Sunday, Hari Om, please, 1 minute, 1 minute, 1 minute, please.
1 minute, stop.
On the 8th day of tomorrow,
Tomorrow is 6.
6th or 7th, 8th Sunday, we will have 1 day full Mauna session. The details of which we will share it tomorrow, because day after tomorrow morning we may not be there. We have to go to Mangalore. Now after the flower offering, so probably we may be able to share also. Otherwise tomorrow and day after tomorrow, what are the things that are being followed here during the Mauna day? Though we keep our mouth shut from 8:30 in the morning till 5 o'clock, there are various sessions that are there, and how it is, not that you must follow, but these are all the things which we are trying now to tame the mind, to get it one point, one at a time, so that it can be directed towards what we have been discussing today. So now the moment you open your eyes, the mind goes here and there, turbulent, unruly. So it doesn't get fixed on this. And whenever it gets fixed, efficiency comes out, satisfaction comes out. That also we are blessed, but we are unable to hold on to that. So we are, through this Mauna chanting, we are trying to discipline the mind to concentrate on one at the exclusion of all other. So more about it tomorrow. Tomorrow evening also, yes,
We'll
the
have
satsang
satsang
session, if
also.
you have got any doubt, we will clear it again. We will read out this thing so that it becomes very clear. We request all of you to kindly join. Hari Om.